Welcome back to Farming Sim 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back on Backwoods Farms today. Backwoods Farming. It's a 4X map by Southern Boy. And as you can see, it's dark 100. It's 6:45 in the game morning. Sun's just coming up. And we're going to do a little farming today. I've got some modding stuff to talk about that I've been working on, but the last thing I was doing is, well, I played in between now and the last live stream, and I did finish picking up all the straw. I finished harvesting these two fields, and I actually started plowing. So I do have a plow that's running over here that needs to finish this field up. I didn't quite get it done, so we're going to do that right now. This is a this one right here is leased, so let me start it running. I've got another one over there that I actually purchased, plow in a big bud, so I need to turn this thing in when I'm done with this field. Actually, I could turn it in right now. Matter of fact, let's do that, and I'll get the other one started. So let's see here. I need to go to the garage, select this piece of equipment in the leased area. This will get rid of all the leased equipment that I had. And then we won't have to pay for that anymore. Let's go over and pick up that other rig that's sitting over here that I actually purchased. Get it running. Okay, I'm going to clean up this little bit while I'm sitting right here, and then we'll mosey on over to that side of the field and finish that job. You know what I could do, though, while I'm waiting for that, is let me get to the... I need to lime these fields. So let's get this limer going. This is a new mod for me. It's a little bit bigger version of the one that we had, and it spreads a lot further than the other one. The other one had 2 axles. This is a tri-axle. It's a little bit bigger rig, and as you see, the booms on the back end are a little bit bigger. I think it does about 36 meters, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get this thing started out there. Hey, Gnome. Who's a Gnome? Hey, Bill, how's it going? Good to have you here. It's been my last live stream before I go away for a while. I've got today's Wednesday. I'm leaving on Friday in the morning sometime, and I'll be gone not long, just about a week. I'll be back after the 4th of July, or the 4th of July weekend, I should say. So how's it going, Bill? What's new? Work, work, work. All right, I'm gonna run a course play here. So this is field 12. Gonna generate a course. Field 12. 37.7 meters. Let's do. This is a big field. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2, and they're gonna be counterclockwise. And generate the course. That's gonna take a minute because it's a big field. I'm surprised I haven't got a lot of lag on this map. Things are big. All right, here we go. Okay, so field 12, lime. All right. see what this is going to do. Oh, started right up. Alright, I don't know if I can go any faster. I can't remember what I did to this mod. Yep, I did. I boosted it up a little bit. Alright, good. Okay, let's get back to that plow. It's going in bed watching the troll, huh? Arctic Soldier's in the house. Hello, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I hope you're well. I'm going to clean this up and then I'll go finish that other side. So I got a newer version of Courseplay that's working a lot better than it had been before. I'm doing great. Doing great. Good to see you. If you remember that last version, or the last, was it the last episode? Not episode, last live stream. I was having a little bit of trouble with the Courseplay. I couldn't get it to do the two combined courses. Well, I've got that working now with this newer version. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. First time plowing, I like to make sure the fields are clean. I don't like leaving these little patches. Uh-oh. I'm a little off here. The concrete thing in your truck called a bed. I thought you were a day driver. Do you ever have to spend the night in that thing? I thought you had a job where you were home every night. These fields are huge. I only owned 2. If you notice though, I've got 1,800,000, just shy of 2 million. I sold the crops off of these 2 fields, and it didn't sell for 2 million, I'll tell you. I sold quite a bit of the straw, and I sold some grass, and I was able to purchase some equipment that I had been leasing, and I swapped out some equipment. So I sold some of the equipment I had and replaced it with others that I kind of like to play with. And I'll go over that in a minute. I've got some new mods to show you. New to me. A 5-day trip, huh? Interesting. What is it that you haul mainly? Or do you haul the same thing every time? Missed a swatch. Missed a swatch. Or a spot. You don't want to plow those birds into the ground, but they seem to be able to fly away just in time. We finally got a little bit of sunshine yesterday and today. Thank goodness. It's been pretty gloomy around my neck of the woods. Of course, we haven't been getting any storms like Texas has. Germany, you have to drive in Germany, huh? Yeah, what kind of truck are you driving? You driving a Volvo? Yep, you have to drive in Germany. You guys drive on the right-hand side of the road in Sweden, don't you? Or are you like England on the left-hand side? Volvo. Okay, I did that on purpose. Now I know because I used to play the truck simulator, European truck simulator, and I know that they don't like certain rigs that were in that game. Most everybody liked the Scania trucks, but they didn't like the Volvos. The MAN trucks were okay. Yeah, I thought that was the case, that you drive on the right-hand side. The MAN trucks were okay, but they didn't like the Volvos, and there was another one they didn't like, and I can't recall the name of it. Because we don't have them over here, whatever truck that was. Can't remember the name of it. I should go look it up. There was another truck that they just didn't like. Hey Andy, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Wasn't a Fiat, was it? I can't remember what the other truck brand was that they didn't like. Ivecos and the Renaults. It was the Renaults I was thinking of. The Renaults. I didn't really like those either. The Ivecos, yeah, I don't think I ever drove one of those in the game either. I pretty much stuck to the Scanias. Every once in a while I'd pick up Mercedes-Benz, but the Mercedes-Benz when I played Euro Trucker was a mod. You couldn't, Mercedes-Benz wouldn't let them use their brand name. I don't know if they do now or not. I haven't played Euro Trucker in a long time. Yep. Arctic Soldier, Iveco, and Renault. Those were the two bad ones. People used to drive those in the game just to wreck them and film it. Just to wreck those trucks. Scania is the best. Yeah, I know. I kind of liked the Scanias when I played Euro Truck. That's what I drove. Was a nice Scania. God, I remember when I first got that game. The very first thing I did was roll the truck and trailers. Uh-oh, what's that? Now, how'd that get there? All right, this field is clean. Thank God for Scania. Yeah, they're a good truck. I liked it. I had mine all tricked out, my Scania. All right, plowing done. Now I got myself a new seeder. I picked up some new combines. I switched out combines. I switched out the trucks that I had. I'm gonna try this John Deere. I don't remember actually using this before. I've had this John Deere for quite a time. I need to get this stuff kind of out of the way here. I didn't want to lose my seeder, so I made it bright yellow so I can see it at all times. Alright, let's see if we can get this stuff lined up. Whoa, straighten up, fly right. Did I get it? I got it. First try, how about that? A 2018 S730 Scania. Well, that's a pretty nice truck. Do you like it? We'll see how this guy handles. I debated whether to get the triple wheels, but I got the dual wheels instead, the wide ones. This tractor has a few options you can do. Whoa! I jackknifed big time. All right, tell you what, I'm going to take a shortcut through the fields here. Oh, hello. Adeline, how are you, girl? The volume isn't working, so you can't hear me. That's too bad. Well, heck, I'm just going to have to type something in. That's my little 10-year-old. Guess I'll have to fix her sound on her computer. Hey, Scorpion. Hey, you guys, she knows me. God, that kid make me laugh. I don't know if you guys remember, but Addie is the little girl that I made the World of Warcraft videos with there a little bit. I made a few of those with her. She puts a smile on my face. And I'm a grump. That doesn't happen too often. Wow, it's a long way from the store with a rig this big. I think I'm almost there. I gotta decide what to plant since I've only got 2 fields. But I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take one of these fields and break it up a little bit. So I'm gonna take a swath out of one of these fields and just plant potatoes and sugar beets, because I don't want a full meal deal of potatoes and sugar beets. So tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna run in here and get a little seed and a little fertilizer. This tree's kind of in the way, but it's not too bad. Uh-oh, I think I hit the tree. See if I can get out wide enough here. All right, there goes the fert. Okay, let's go check on stuff. How's that limer doing? Did he run out of lime? By golly, he didn't. He's getting close, though. Big fields, I tell you. Miss Nelson's in the house. What? What are you saying now, Bill? Bill, trying to cause controversy. All right, let this guy go. Okay, I tell you what. I got some newer equipment. Oh, I said fert, not fart. Fert, short for fertilizer. I just realized what it was you were talking about. We're getting a little bit of fert here. Okay, moving on up. Get some seeds. Alright, so here's what I've done. I sold all my crops. I sold quite a bit of the straw and some of the grass. And I traded the combines in. I got these 2 John Deeres that I'm driving here. And there's John Deere number 1, and that's John Deere number 2 over yonder. These are pretty cool. I didn't have a John Deere combine in my mod folder, so I went out and got some. and worked on them a little bit, but they're quite extensive in the detail. These are them now, right here. These are the ones I got. And you've got a variety to choose from. I chose this one right here. We've got some old classic ones. This one's for 2004, a little bit older. Then I've got one for 2000. Nathaniel's in the house. Hey, Nathaniel. I chose this one right here because I like the wheels better than I like the tracks. Sometimes the tracks are good if you've got hilly country and stuff like that, but I kind of like the wheels. But if you look at these mods, there's quite a bit you can do to them. You can do grain extensions, which I did. You can change it. That one is on the top there, where you can put. It's got a canvas on it, but this is with the canvas down. That's with the canvas on. And then you've got the factory foldable extensions, which would tuck in automatically if that's what you wanted to do. You've got the factory static, which this one does not fold up. It just sits there the way you see it. You've also got the full factory static. You've got the factory static with the part for the canvas cover. Then you've got it with the canvas cover. You've got the tip up factory static, which it's got a little extension on it, I think. Then you've got the full tipped up factory static. Then you've got the Mauer XL and the Harvest Master wind dome. So that's that one. And then you've got the wind dome, the tip up Harvest Master. I think that's the one I got right there. So that's that. You got all that to choose from. Now in the back here, and I haven't used these combines yet. I'm doing good, Nathaniel. How are you doing? With the wheels, you can change those from Michelin's to Midas to back to Michelin's. I can't remember what I chose. And then you've got a difference in the wheel setups. Quite a bit of difference. If you're looking, you can change them quite a little bit. There's a lot of changes. You can even put tracks on it if you want to. Different tracks. Okay, then you can put numbers on it, which you saw that I did. Let's see, numbers. You can put a rear hitch on it. Now the hitches are a little different. They go back here on this axle. So if you choose one, there's one in the middle. You can choose this one on the end that has a tongue that extends out. And then there's one that's actually on the axle. And then you can choose between a North America combine, an Australia combine, a South American combine, and then back to North American. That we're not done yet. You can put a global You can put a global positioning system on, and that's it right there on the top right there. So you can add one of those, and then this tailboard in the back you can change. There's the regular vane one. You can put a standard one with that's got the straw blower right there, or you can put the advanced caster on. Now I'm not quite sure how these work, so I put this one on there, and we'll check it out when we actually use the piece of equipment. And then you can exchange sizes on the pipes. So you've got your 22-foot pipe, a 26-foot pipe, a 26 new pipe. I don't know what the difference is. You can put a foldable 26, And you can put a 28-foot one on there. So you can really extend those out. It's quite the combine. So I got 2 of those. Those are kind of cool. New to me. Combines are new to me. Yeah, I'm doing good, Nathaniel. Okay, so now these combines didn't come with John Deere headers. So I picked up some headers, and I'll show you those here in a second. Right, so here's what I picked up for headers. Let's go to the headers. It's a pack that I picked up, and they're from Iconic. So you can get a 5 meter, a 9 meter, and a 45 foot, or you can get this XL extra large header. And that's the one I picked up. So we're going to try those out. And they don't look like much, do they? Until you push the button. When you push the button, they extend. Isn't that sweet? So it makes them maneuverable, but at the same time, when you get on the field, yeah, you can cut a pretty good sized swath. Okay, so, and then I'll show you the, I only got one corn header, but I'll show you that. Look how small that corn header is. Let's pick it up. Oh, I got this off same place I always get my mods. Mod Hub US. Alright, so this is the corn header. Now, it's so small that you can maneuver it almost anywhere. You can go to, you don't need a trailer for this. But again, I made this one John Deere green. I think you can change the color on this. I can't remember, but look at that. That thing will cut quite the swath too. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cool? Yeah, I got the combines there, same place too, Bill. I only use the one source. If they don't have it, I generally don't get it unless somebody sends it to me. But I'm lucky. I've got some very generous people that watch my videos that send me things that I can't get. So, because I won't go to other places where I get a bunch of spam to get my mods. And so I've got some people that'll send me mods once in a while. So aren't those cool? I'm anxious to try these combines and see how they work. And I'm anxious to try this John Deere too, because I've had this mod for quite some time, but I haven't really used it. I'm not real big on articulated tractors, but since I already had John Deere's on this, I wanted to try John Deere. Let's see, I think that I was actually starting on the other side of this field. And I don't want to do it this field yet because I haven't lined it yet. Forgot about that. Alright, so I need to, pretty sure that I need to fill up the limerator. So let me go fetch on that. This is pretty much the first time I used this lime spreader too. Seems to work pretty good though. So, Bill, all these mods are in the OneDrive, if you still have access to it. But I just got them off of Mod Hub US. I've done a little bit of work to them. Oh, for those of you that have watched some of my videos, and I do have some people that I can't say it's a complaint, but I guess it would be about the where am I going with this guy? About the Whistling Pete. I've had some people say they just hate the Whistling Pete. You know, like take that teapot and throw it in the ocean type. Don't like. It's a good truck. It's a very good truck. But they didn't like the whistling part. So what I did was I went to try different trucks. We had a Kenworth we were trying out, and I liked the Kenworth. It's got a lot of different things that you can do with it as far as changes, but it didn't pull as good. What I did was I had one of these trailers that I use, one of these trailers right here, these road train trailers. I had one of these, I filled it with potatoes, and I took every truck that I had, and I bought each one on a test page, on a test farm. Of all the trucks that I've got in that are modded, this Kenworth, I tried this Mack, I drove the Man, I got this Peterbilt 389 Heavy, this Peterbilt here, this is Whistling Pete right here. I tried all of those. The only one that would pull that trailer full of potatoes easily enough was this Mack right here, and this one, this Cat, which isn't a cat, it's a Peterbilt, but it's a cat. This one pulled it okay. The Mack pulled it a little bit better than the Cat did, which isn't a cat. It's just got the logo on it. This one didn't pull it well at all. The Kenworth was not good at all. It almost stopped the Kenworth. But the Whistling Pete pulled it with no problem whatsoever. So Whistling Pete, now the Whistling Pete, if you remember, has quite a few engine choices. You can start off with the 435 horse. You can get the 450, the 475, the 500, the 525, 550, the 575, and then back to the 435. But I'm using the big one. Let's see, which one did I use? The Koth. I used this one, the 600. I missed some. How'd that happen? Anyway, the 620. Yeah. I used the 620 Koth. But anyway, what I did, to make a long story short, well, actually, to make a short story long, I went in and took the whistle out. So you don't have anything to complain about anymore. There's no more whistle. So I can't call it the Whistling Pete anymore. I went into the giant editor and just popped it out. So now it just sounds like a normal truck. Cool, huh? There you go. All those people be happy now. Alright, let's see. Did I get lime? I didn't get my lime, did I? There we go. I'm just going to have to call it Pete and repeat now because I can't call it Whistling Pete anymore. Alright, while that's waiting, let's go see what I can do. How am I going to do this? I won't be able to do a course on this because I'm going to do part of it in potatoes and part of it not in potatoes. Well, actually, I could. I could do. I could do the outside in something other than potatoes. I'll have to think about this. This is going to be kind of tricky. Oh, I've also been kind of beef up. I've been hauling stuff to this, so I should have some mixed feed going. Although I don't have any animals yet, I should be building up some. Yeah, I've got 191,000 in forage, and I don't know if I've been doing pig food yet or not. I can't remember. I don't think I have, because I don't have all the fixins. Yeah, I don't have any of the fixins for this, so I haven't made any pig food yet. But it's okay. I haven't bought any pig food anyway, or pigs anyway. I do have some silage going, and I've got some hay being dried over here in preparation of feeding animals. Wee-hee! Let me go check the limerator. Alrighty. It's almost full. Alright, Bill. Pleasant nightmares. Take care. Bill needs his beauty sleep. Right, where did this guy leave off anyway? I think he's driving this direction. I'm not entirely sure where he left off. Let me put my little eye on. See if I can determine where we were. Alright, that one, okay, alright, it wasn't here. Because this one would have went down this way. And then turned around and came back. Okay, so I was on the next leg. Alright, so I would have been on this next leg right here, I think. And heading back this way. Right here is where I would have left off. Right where I thought in the first place. Alright. Okay, it'll take over from here. I guess. Alright, let that guy go. Let's see, what else? I did keep one of the Kenworths. This was it right there. Now, this Kenworth is a dandy truck. It just didn't hold the weight like the other did. This is a very nice truck. Man, that's some ugly antennas got on there. Why did they go at a 45-degree angle? Is that supposed to be a good thing? Or is that just for... Is just somebody think that they look good that way? Anyway, that's a very nice truck. It's got a lot of options on it that you can have. Alright, I guess there's nothing I can do but wait. Maybe haul keep making mixed rations. What do we need here? This is the hay. I'll go get some hay. Hay. Well, if I can get through the buildings. A little bit of a graphical glitch. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some black lines kind of running through in certain areas. And I don't know what that is all about. It doesn't really bother me, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, Scorpion. Scorpion and I talked about this last night, about fixing the engine on that Kenworth. It's a nice truck. It just... Now, I think Scorpion told me he was using it, but he's got a magical trailer that doesn't seem to have any weight on it, that holds millions of tons. And so he didn't know that it didn't pull a regular weight. This mod seems to work pretty good, the silage maker. It's kind of got a small footprint on it. The one I had before was an actual building, and it had a pretty good sized footprint on it. Took up a lot of room, valuable space to put it in your farm. Yeah, I like the truck too. Now the Pete I like too, though. I've always liked Peterbilt trucks. The Peterbilt trucks in American Truck Simulator, I tried the Kenworths and didn't like them as well. So I've always used the Peterbilt trucks. Now that Whistling Pete, which I can't call Whistling Pete any longer, the only thing I don't like about it is there's no option to not have the sleeper cab. On a farm, you wouldn't really have a sleeper cab. You're not sleeping in the dang thing unless you're substituting a truck for a hired hand place, you know. Housing for your workers. Okay, we don't have any housing for you workers. You got to sleep in your trucks. So we put sleepers on the trucks. That's not quite right, is it? Fucker Pete. Silence is golden, Pete. I kind of like Pete and repeat. It works for me. I'm not sure which one is repeat. I'll tell you what, I call the green one. I made a yellow one and a lime green one. It's a very light green. It may not be lime exactly, but it's a very light green. You can see it over to the right over here. It's kind of a lime green. Anyway, I might call that one repeat because it went down yellow and it got regurgitated into some green color. Evan, how are you? Long time no see, buddy. How's life treating you? I'm doing good. Doing good. Thanks for asking. Just waiting for my limer to finish out there so I can go seed. I don't know. I know I've got to do sugar beets and sugar cane. What is that? Oh, I just noticed this is a washing place. I hadn't noticed that before. I thought it was a storage shed. Well, that's cool. Is that the only one I got? Probably. Light switches. Do they work? I think they're automatic. Oh, wait. Lights are on. Oh, they did work. Look, it switched from on to off. Oh, that's cool. I like it. I hadn't noticed that before either. Is there a switch on these, or are these automatic? I think these are probably automatic. Cool beans. I like it. How about these? I didn't really care too much for these. I like them because they're big, but if you look at it, the only way to fill it up is to stack them. So you put a piece of equipment here and pull another one behind it, maybe another one behind it. But then, how do you get this one out if you've got it all filled out there? So I don't know how that might work. Look, it's got the same thing on it, though. I like it. Cool. I love it. Look at that meter go. Alright. Sweet. I'm trying to waste time is what I'm doing. Alright. Let's go see how Limerator's doing. You getting close yet? I need seeding. Need to get seeding. Man, these fields are big. I kind of wish that that you could lease the neighbor's field like you used to be able to do in 17. I don't think you can, but it'd be kind of nice if you could lease a field, take the crops off of it. Look how big these fields are. Oh well. I'll just have to wait. I've got myself lost. Looks like it's supposed to rain tomorrow on the farm, so I won't be able to do anything there. I wonder if I should buy some animals. Why not? I think I bought 2 cows already. And I don't know how the hired hand for feeding works. I haven't used it yet, so I have no idea how it works. I just know that at 7 o'clock they're supposed to come out and work. But I don't know what it is they do. And by that, I mean, how much do they actually feed them? If we look at the animals, I've got cows. They got cleanliness, they've got water and straw. And they have 3 kinds of food. So, if you hired the hired hand guy, what does he feed them? You know, does he feed them grass or hay or silage or total mixed rations? And if he does, where does it come from? Does the food come from your storage facility? So, let's say I have total mixed rations, but I don't have any grass in there. Does he not feed him grass? It seems like in the description I saw that they would feed 1 item, but I'm not sure about that. So, and there's only one way to find out. Now, somebody told me the other day that they won't do anything if you haven't already put something in a trough. So this has already got water in it. So, what? Is it raining? Oh, it's raining. In bright sunlight, it's raining. Will the limerator still work in the rain? I hope so. I just can't harvest in the rain, I think. Yeah, okay. He'll still keep working. All right, let's go back and buy some animals while I'm just dinking around doing nothing. So I've got 2 cows. Let's do, I think I did 2 brown cows. Let's do 2 of those. A couple of those. All right. That gives me 2 of each kind. So I'm up to 70,000. I'm going to go up and buy 100,000 in cows. All right. So, and then I'll do the same thing with pigs. I think pigs are half the price. So if I did 50,000 in pigs. No, wait a minute. Pigs are 1,500. The others were 2,500, weren't they? Okay. Yeah, let me run up to 50,000. All right. And then sheep. Sheep are 1,500. Same as pigs, right? What kind of do we have there? All right, let's just start buying them. I'll do 50,000 of these too. Here we go. And then horses. I think with horses, I'm just going to buy, because they're very expensive, I think. With the horses, I think I'll just buy 1 of each kind, maybe. Maybe 2 of each kind. Where do you buy them? Right here? Oh gosh, there are more horses than I thought. Holy smokes, they're expensive. I think I'll just buy 1 of each kind. Yeah, that's close to 50,000. That's good enough. Okay, chickens. Where did I put my chicken roost? On the end over here, I think. Okay. Alright, let's buy some chickens. I have no idea. They're only 50 bucks, right? I'm just going to buy a ton of chickens, I guess. Oh, I don't need that many roosters. Doggone it. I went hog wild on the roosters. Sure didn't need to do that. All right, that's good enough. All right, now I got to feed these animals. You guys are awful quiet today. It's hump day. If you're working and you got weekends off, today's hump day. Okay, I'm going to get some kind of grain to feed the... Oh, I don't have any grain. Well, I didn't sell everything. I only sold what I grew, so I should have oats. I wonder if the chickens will eat oats. Will they eat corn? I'm not sure. I sold my barley. Let's see. All right, well, tell you what. I'm gonna feed the oats to the horses because I don't have very much, and that's going to determine what I grow. Yeah, now that I bought animals. And then I'm gonna have to see if the chickens will eat corn. I don't know if they will or not. Uh-oh, oats are stuck in the truck. Why are oats stuck in the truck? Huh. That's weird. I'm gonna grab some corn and see if they'll eat corn. The chickens. Oh, is that right, Andy? I thought that was the case. I thought that's the way it was. All right, well, the pigs will eat some corn, won't they? Because I don't really have any pig food either. Let me see what goes in. Let's see, I know soybeans, potatoes. What else goes in for pig food? Let's see. Potatoes, soybeans, and sugar beets. All right, so I don't have none of that either. I do have some soybeans. I could actually put in my silos for pig food and cow food, but I don't think I'm going to. I thought they'd eat corn, but they don't. So why should I grow corn then? Nothing eats corn. It seems to me like the pigs used to eat corn. Well, now wait a minute. Maybe they do. Pigs. No, that's sheep. Wait a minute. Why do I only have... Where do all my pigs go? I thought I bought 100,000 in pigs. What happened? I've only got 32 pigs. Sugar beets, soybeans, canola, sunflowers, wheat, and barley. Okay. Well, I do have canola. I have canola and a little sunflowers. Not much. Dang it, I shouldn't have sold everything I had. But again, leads me to ask the question, why do I grow corn? I've got no reason. If nothing eats the corn. Dang rain. I'm surprised I'm not getting lag from the rain. Alright, well, if I can't do the corn, I know that I can put mixed rations with the cattle. I do have oats I gave to the horses, what little bit of oats I had. So I'm going to take one of those fields and I'm going to do a strip of potatoes, a strip of sugar beets, a strip of oats, and then the other field, I think I'm going to do half wheat and half barley. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll do half wheat and half soybeans because I don't really need barley. All right. It doesn't take all the stuff out of the truck. Isn't that weird? Let's see how much that did. How much did that give them? Oh my God, that truckload barely gave them anything. Interesting. Water and straw they need. I can do that. I did sell all the straw. Let's jump out and get in a bigger truck, because it'll probably take all the straw. So you guys are letting me do all the talking today. Everyone's so quiet. It's been that way though. I play other games, and the other games are linked to Discord, and the Discord's been dead on some of those games. Summertime, people must be doing other things. Tell you what though, have I been doing this an hour already? Wow, time flies. Alan's not here to tell me about soup du jour, so I'm just going to grab something to wet my whistle. All right, let me get my little foam koozie. Keep it cold. It's cold and refreshing. All right, got that out of the way, and still we're waiting for the straw. RD2 Red Dead Redemption. Yes, it's all recorded. The first playthrough has already been recorded. The one that I've got on the YouTube page, I've had it recorded for quite a while, and so and then I've already played it, I think almost 4 times. I got 4 different characters going. One of them I'm playing as a mountain man. I'm playing it as a hunter. He's living up in the snow and hunting. Got a big long beard and long hair. So I'm playing it that way. Then I've got another one I'm playing that I played up to the point where he gets sick, and I stopped playing the quest line because I don't want him to get sick. And then I have one of them where I tried to play kind of a bad outlaw, but I'm having trouble because I don't play bad very well. I have such a hard time being a bad guy. I really can't do it. I've tried. I tried in Fallout 4 being a bad guy, and I just couldn't do it. I'm just not cut out to be a bad guy. All right, now, what happened with the pigs? I didn't run out of money. I must have done something wrong, because they're all pink. Let's try that again. Did I do something wrong? Let's buy some spotted ones and some ones with more spots and some solid black ones. I used to not like to grow the darker pigs because they get so hot. And they have a hard time cooling down. You'll see pigs. Oh wow, I went over what I thought I was going to go. Oh well, why not? You see pigs in, comedy and things like that, where they're soaking in a puddle of water, mud and stuff like that. Well, they do that because they don't sweat. You have to cool them down by their bellies. And so that's why they roll in the mud. They don't actually roll in the mud, but they'll put their bellies down in the mud to keep cool. They're really not a dirty animal like people think. But that's the only way they can stay cool, so. Alright, we'll give them a little bit more water. Some of them are really difficult, especially if you play as bad as I do. Talking about Red Dead Redemption again, I have sometimes a tough time with the challenges. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I got myself stuck. Alright, see if I got myself out of trouble. I think that rain would fill up those rain troughs, wouldn't you? Oh my God, a hit and run? Was it in a parking spot or your driveway? Andy said somebody hit his car and drove away. That ain't right. Okay, now let's see. The chickens don't need water. The gambler challenges were hard for me because I'm not very good at gambling. Of course, I'm not really good at a lot of things, but where's the sheep at? Over here. Why is the sheep pen so small? That is the large sheep pen, but it's very small. Alright, let me get in there where the water's at. Whoa, lightning, did you see it? I know I hit the backup lights, but there was lightning before I did. Parked outside on the road. Oh, that's too bad, Andy. I can't remember if the horses need water or not, so we'll go look. I haven't decided about some of the production for this map. Oh, looks like the lime guy's done, so we can start working on that field. I need to get the lime guy over on the other field. Okay, so that's the food. Oh, you don't have to water horses, I guess. Oh, yeah, you do. There it is. Never mind. Yeah, I play it on the PlayStation 4. I also have it for the Xbox, but the Xbox One, but I haven't played it on the Xbox One yet. I bought it for both consoles. My son kept wanting to play, and I kept telling him no because I'm playing it on the, you know, on the PlayStation. So I went ahead and bought it for the Xbox. I let him play it on my Xbox One. I haven't actually played it on that. I don't imagine that it's much different. For all the people that say, you know, Xbox is better than PlayStation graphically, or the PlayStation is better than Xbox graphically, I can't seem to tell much of a difference. But everybody's eyesight is different. That's my opinion anyway. Alright, let's get the lime guy and fill it back up and start him on that other field. Cinco says pigs and moo cows need straw. They sure do, don't they? How you doing, Cinco? Thanks for stopping in the stream. I appreciate it. All right, let's get this straw. And head over to the pigs. The sheep are too good to need straw. Sheep, they're picky. Uh-oh, did I hit the side of that? I did it again. There we go. There you go, pigs. You got some straw. Keep it clean now. Yeah, I don't know. I think people's are, I think they're swayed by what they like. Some people says, oh, I'll only play on Sony PlayStation because Xbox sucks. And then there's people on Xbox that Sony sucks. And then in reality, you can't really tell the difference. They think they can, or they just say they can. Because I've watched those videos where they showed them side by side, and I can't tell much of a difference except for maybe color saturation or something, but that's not necessarily... I mean, if you go into... Okay, you go into a department store and they've got 5 TVs all set up in a row. One of them is a Samsung, and one of them's a Sony, and one's an LG or something, and each one looks a little different. Are they better than the other one, or is just the colors different? You know, so what I do if I buy a TV is I kind of buy the one I think has the best color on it, because people see color differently. This is my opinion. If I was to say, because I can't describe the grass that's around my truck right now, I can only say that it's green. But what shade of green is it compared to what I see it as and what you see it as? And you know that people's visions is different. I would think that people don't all see exactly alike. So when I buy a TV, I buy the one that looks best colored to me. And of course you go by brightness and clarity and all that kind of stuff. But as far as color goes, people see differently. Okay, let's see here. Let's get this guy going. I'm not quite sure how to do this, so let me think about this. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to take even half of this field and make it potatoes. So, let me think. I tell you what, let's do... Oh, man. What do we have for choices? There's not a lot of stuff on here. Let's just look, though. We've got just basic stuff here. There's cotton. Okay, it's just the basic crops. Okay, just the basic crops. So let's see. I'm going to do potatoes and sugar beets, but I want a third crop on there. Let me think. What'd Scorpion say? Then the store only sets up one TV. It looked good to push that one. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna do a little corn, I think. I don't really need the corn. Soybeans, canola. All right, I changed my mind again. I'm gonna do canola. Okay, so starting off, we're gonna do canola. Okay, so starting off, we're going to do canola. And I'm going to do a course on this. So let's start here in this corner. And we're going to do seed and fertilizer. This is field 12. Generate a course on field 12. It's going to be 25.5 meters. I'm going to do... Whoops. I'm going to do 2 headlands, and they're going to be counterclockwise. So I'm going to go to the left, and then generate the field. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this way with canola. And then I'm going to go up and down with potatoes and sugar beets. All right, we can do that, I guess. Okay, let's do it. I'm not quite sure how many times I'm going to go. We'll just save it, though. Field 12 seed. All right, and then okay, let's get this started. I don't need headlands. I just like headlands. I just like to do headlands. That way there's no problems with it turning on the fields or turning outside the fields. This particular field, I probably don't need it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, Evan says he gets Xboxes because of well, some people can't afford both of them. But I tell you why. All right, Scorpion, drive carefully. I tell you why I got the PlayStation. I tend to play the PlayStation more than I play the Xbox. Now, the only reason for that is I'm a PC player. I don't like consoles at all. I never have. But Sony seems to have more games that you can only get for the Sony PlayStation. They don't share well. So they only have more exclusive games than any other console that I know of, except for like Nintendo, of course. But as far as games that I would play, and so the only reason I got the Sony PlayStation Pro was because of the exclusive games. I had already bought the Xbox One before I got the PlayStation 4, but I missed those games because the exclusive games that Sony has are the games that I tend to like to play. You know, like the Red Dead Redemption, things like that. Now, Red Dead Redemption, as we know, is also on the Xbox, so it's not an exclusive. But there are several games that they put out that are, and they're games that I like to play. The role-playing games, the adventure games, those kinds of things. So that's why I got the PlayStation 4. Yeah, I've got all the consoles. I've got the Wii's and the Nintendos and the PlayStations, and I've got PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Xbox 360, Xbox One. I don't know why, because like I said, I hate consoles. I don't play consoles unless it's a game that I can't play on anything else and I really want to play it, or I go on vacation. Now, when I leave on Friday this week, I'm going to be taking at least my Sony, if not my Sony and my Xbox, because I plan on playing more Red Dead Redemption while I'm there. And I've got a couple of games that I purchased that I haven't even opened yet that I play. That's usually when I play them, is when I'm on vacation, because I won't have access necessarily to the internet. I mean, I do have access to the internet, but it's one of those places where it's the internet that's broadcast throughout the whole dang resort. And so you're lucky if you can log on and stay on for more than 5 minutes at a time, because everybody's eating up all your bandwidth. All right, now I think I can kick this guy up in speed, so let's try that. I think I programmed this guy to go a little bit faster, or modded, I should say. Not that fast. It's not going to go 28. I think I generally stick around 22 to 24 miles an hour on my equipment. Let's get the grass guy going, because I'm either using a lot of grass or I'm selling it, so we'll get this guy running. All righty then. There goes grass guy. All right, he's off like a shot. Let's see, what else was I doing? I had the grass go. Oh, lime guy. I forgot about him. You know, I did not know that, well, and I still don't know it 100%, but I've mentioned in a couple of my videos that the tractors make a musical type sound when they start up, like they go through scales. You know what scales are? It's like do 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 do. The scales. The tractors were making noises like that, and I thought it was the mod. And I kept saying, "Wow, these tractors have a musical sound to them." But I think it was a glitch in Giant's game. There was a sound glitch, that was causing that. I did not know that. Somebody told me that. And again, I don't know if it's the truth, but I don't doubt them when they said that it was a glitch. I just thought the mods were doing that. And then the person said to me, no, that, the modders would fix it if it was a problem with the modded sound. So that was a game problem, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's lower this thing down and get it to work. This is field 11. Get rid of that. Course generation. Field 11, 37 meters. Going around. Counterclockwise. We need to bypass that island. I'm just going to do a simple one. I think that'll work okay. And we're going to go counterclockwise. Generate the course. It's got to go around this island right here of trees. And it's been working fairly well. So a newer version of course play. Wow. This thing's taking forever to generate. Because it's got to generate that island. Okay, any day now. Well, holy smokes. Did it stop my game? What the heck? Truck Stop Gaming's in the house. Hello, sir. Hope things are well with you. All right, come on. Generate the course. Crashed your game, huh? Yeah, I haven't had it crash my game, but it's not been acting... It's not playing well with others, let's say. They changed the sounds. Have to download the whole tractor file again for it to work. Interesting. There it went. Holy smokes, that took a while. Alright, I hope it doesn't take that long to save. Let's see how long it takes to save. Oh, that was quick. Alright, that worked. We got it. Alright, drive the course. Is it going to stop raining anytime soon? I don't know why, but this particular map, I'm not saying it's a function of the map. That's not what I'm saying. But this particular map I've played the last couple of days, and it seems like every other day it's been raining. I just found it curious. I don't think it's a problem. Just curious. I don't think I remodded. I didn't. I need to look at this mod. I didn't change the speed of this particular mod. I hadn't used this mod before. I used the smaller version that I modded myself that had the 2 axles. So we'll let it go. All right. Where are we at with the animals? Did everybody get straw? I think so. Oh, I gotta watch this guy. I don't want him going too far with this. I should have done... No, it'll work okay, I guess. I gotta make sure that I stop it about halfway through with the potatoes. Now, I think I'm going to do... I think I'll do sugar beets first. Wow. You set a course and it changes the course and every tractor crashes into something. Yeah. Yes, it is, Andy. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check. I went through last night and added. I didn't realize there was a ton of mods that I had not transferred over to the OneDrive. So I went in last night and went through them. And I'm pretty sure I put it in. If not, I'll check. But I'm pretty sure I put it in. Okay, so canola around. It's almost to the start. And then I'm going to change the seeds to sugar beets. And do about half the field in sugar beets. And then I'll do the next half in potatoes. It's going to be a weird field. Alright, so let me see, where's it going to go? I'm going to continue it driving and see where he goes next. It'll be easy to find out because of the... Okay, I see. Because of the lime. He's going to go around and start over on the up and down part. Ot 234 was in last night. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm using because I don't know if you remember in the last live stream, I couldn't put two courses together like I normally do. You know, one to pick up the straw in the field and one to take it into the silo and back again and start over where it finished. I couldn't get that to work. It does work with this version because I tried it this morning. Yeah, I didn't have a new one this morning. I downloaded it the other day. Okay, this is where it's going to start. So I'm going to stop the driver right there and change to sugar beets and start him again. Uh-oh. Where's he going? Oh, no. I screwed up. Oh. It's planting sugar beets. Oh, do I stop it? Or just let it go? Doggone it. Messed up on me. Well, what version is the one you're using, Truck Stop? Is it the 234? This dang thing messed up on me. Should have just went with sugar beets in the first place, I guess. Zero, 2, 3, 4. Well, anyway, that's what I'm using, and I did get it to work on this one fairly well on this map. All right, well, that's a little disappointing. It messed up on me, but I'm gonna let it go for now. Alright, let's see what I got here. I've got the grass 11 mow, and then I've got grass to silo. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, no problem, truck stop. Yeah, I am. It's our chance, because I live on the coast. We don't get real warm weather here. It happens to be in the 70s today, but it's been only about in the 60s up to this point. And it still gets down to 40-something at night. That's Fahrenheit, of course. And this is our chance to get to Central Oregon and get some 80, 90-degree weather and be close to a swimming pool and stuff like that, and hiking and all that kind of good stuff. And then later this summer, I'll get the fifth wheel out and go camping. Okay, the lime guy's working okay. Let's see what the cedar's doing now. Having a little, just, I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit. Not quite sure what it is he's trying to do. Yeah, we don't get a lot of sunshine. It's kind of funny though. Here on the coast, if we can kind of look at the weather and look at the temperature, and if the temperature says we're going to get up into 70s and 80s, we don't get 70s and 80s weather unless it's sun shining. So generally, we can at least say, okay, we're going to get a little sunshine today because it's supposed to be up in the 70s or 80s. Is he just backing up in a circle? Is that all he's going to do? All right, let me look at it. What's he supposed to be doing? Okay, he's supposed to be going. Let's see if we can figure this out here. He's supposed to be going this way. So right like this. He's having trouble turning around is what he's doing. So let's see if we can force him into getting out of this corner. Once he gets out of this corner, I think he'd be okay. So he's supposed to be going this way right here. Let's see if we can manually get him to do it. Once he gets out of the corner where he doesn't have those real sharp turns, it might be okay. 90s, huh? What's the humidity? We've had some pretty high humidity too. It's been like 87 to 90 humidity. Wow. That's the problem with this seeder. It does not back up well with all that articulation and stuff. It doesn't do well. I wonder, let me see if changing this turn on field. I wonder if I switch that off makes any difference. Let's find out. Whoa, whoa, jeez. Alright, let me try this again. See if I can force him to go. Hey, Brandon. I'm doing good. How are you? Brandon Gamey's in the house. Let's see if that helps him getting rid of that turning on the field business. Well, it doesn't help that I've got an articulated tractor as well. Too many pieces moving left and right. Am I using mods? I always use mods. Depending on the map, will tell you how many mods I'm using. Of course, the map is a mod in itself. But every piece of equipment that I'm driving is generally a mod. I don't use a lot of in-game equipment. Some of them are things I've modded myself. Some of them are mods that I got that I just made changes on. Almost every mod I use, I've changed in some way myself. I've had mods where, you know, you get a trailer that'll hold 1 million tons. Well, I don't mind making a trailer hold a little bit more fruit, but that's too much. So if I like the mod, as far as details and things like that, I'll get it, but I'll change it to hold a reasonable amount. If it's a mod that I like and it doesn't hold enough, I'll increase that. I'll fix the pieces of equipment so they go a faster speed. I don't know if I did it to this one though or not. Let me see if I can kick it up a little. I think I did a little bit. I gotta check on that quicker picker upper though. Yeah, see the dual course isn't working. on this. So I might as well take it off and just put the Grass Mow 11 on it. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch over to and get this one out there as well. I'll double up on them. Alright, I'm just going to double this up here. So, Grass Mow 11. I'm just going to let it go. There's nothing for it to do, but it'll catch up to where the other one left off. And in the meantime, I'll bring this one in. I've been putting a lot of this into the silage silo there and the grass dryer. So I'm going to take this and actually just put it into the silo for storage. Man, is it ever going to quit raining? Alright, then the lime guy is empty, so I gotta go get him. So I empty this grass here. Yeah, I put off my packing till tomorrow. I'll pack tomorrow, and then we'll take off Friday morning. And I'll be gone this time. I'm only going to be gone about a week. Generally, in the summertime, I take off for several weeks at a time. But I do a lot of RVing. But I'm not going to do as much this year. I mean, normally I would have had the RV out already this year, but I haven't even taken it out of storage yet. So I've got to go through and make sure everything's up to snuff on it, get the antifreeze out of it, get the propane tanks checked, and check to make sure the hot water tank's working, and flush out the water system, make sure there's good fresh water in it. All that kind of stuff you got to do in preparation of a season. What am I doing? I need to get lime, not drop it off. Yeah, these silos here, these are all mods. I can fill up my equipment. I get a bulk discount on this stuff. I gotta watch this guy because I don't want too many beets. I'll get some beets, but I want to have some, probably more potatoes than I do beets. I'll kind of wait and see if I can get my pointer here. Where's my pointer? I'm gonna do sugar beets up to about here, I guess. Well, let's see. Maybe about here. I'll stop with the sugar beets and then finish the rest off with potatoes. Getting less sugar beets over here, so if I do a good run of sugar beets right here, and then it'll take over I'll have it take over right up in here with potatoes, I guess. Okay, that helped it out, taking it so it doesn't turn on the field. Turning that off really helped it out a little. Man, this thing really takes a while to fill up. It's a lot bigger than the other one. The other one I had, I modded myself from Giant, and it was, let's see. Yeah, this one I modded myself. And it worked very well on smaller farms, but this farm's so big. I got this big one here, and I changed it a little bit. All right, it's showing some sunshine up, coming up, little sunshine. Didn't show that earlier. All right, let me go get my dump truck. Old 48. And let's grab some grass to take to the sheep. And I can feed silage or something to the cattle. Alright, we'll grab some grass. Take it to the sheep. It's funny, the sheep have grass they can eat right out of the pasture, but they need cut grass. They're too lazy to chew it, I guess. Or to snatch it up off the ground. Look how thick the grass is. They can't eat that. You have to cut it for them. Lazy sheep. Look, the grass is so tall you can barely see the sheep. But they gotta eat the stuff I cut for them. Lazy sheep. Too lazy to eat the grass. Well, they didn't take very much. I thought they would have taken more. Well, while I'm here, I think I'll just drop this over in the dryer. Make a little more hay out of it. Spoiled sheep. Makes a little sour lamb. in your mutton sandwich. You're spoiled. All right, guys. I've been at it a couple hours. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I've still got some stuff to get ready for my trip. I told you I wasn't going to pack till tomorrow, but that doesn't mean I don't have to do laundry. So, and clean the car out, wash it up, gas it up, all that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to be gone starting Friday through the next weekend. I've got plenty of videos up for you on the page, on the YouTube page, but I won't be able to do any live streaming because I'm not going to be where there's technology. So anyway, I hope you had fun, and I want to thank you all for showing up today. I had fun. I hope you did too, and hopefully you'll catch me the next time. Anyway, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, have a good weekend, and I'll see you when I get back. Bye-bye.